Hi, I'm Kerry Hartwig with Sukup Manufacturing. Welcome back to our dryer service video education series. Today we're going to talk about upgrading software on a QuadraTouch Pro. Now, I've already got software downloaded and installed on my USB stick. The first thing we need to do is insert the USB stick into the QuadraTouch Pro touchscreen. The port to do that is going to be on the bottom of the touchscreen here. Now today, since I can't quite put that in there and set this on the table, I'm going to insert the USB stick inside here on any one of the 4 USB sticks that are available. Okay, once I have the USB installed, then we're going to go to Tools, Update Tools menu, QuadraTouch Update, and then we're going to do step number 1. Step number 1 is updating the QuadraTouch panel itself. This is the first step. The second step will involve programming the PLC. If after you've updated the touchscreen in step number 1, the screen says dryer not found like this, you'll want to go ahead and hit next. And then you'll see communication error. And it's going to reset, and then up at the top it's going to show communication error up here. You'll want to go and hit Network Repair Utility. And we can check all these things. First is please disconnect internet from the bottom of the touch panel as shown in the image to the right. There should be one Ethernet cable connected from the bottom of the touch panel, X2 port for the dryer. I've checked that. We can hit next step. We can check here. It says please disconnect all items from the switch in the dryer except the PLC. There should be only 2 cables connected to the switch, one from the PLC, one from the touch panel. Note if you do not have a switch and are connected directly to the PLC, click the button below. We've checked that. We're going to hit ready for the next step. Great news, it's found one connection. Please check below to assign the network adapters the correct names, and we do want to do that. In order to communicate with the dryer, you have to have the correct IP address on the network adapter. Click below to assign the IP address for the dryer. We do want to do that. So good news, we've noticed the communication error went away up here. Okay, dryer was found, initial configuration is complete. If you would like to set up internet at this time, please click below to do so. In this case, we're not doing the internet, so we'll just hit initial configuration complete and reset. So it's rebooted, but notice that it says the QuadraTouch PLC version is version 3.0. And now it's automatically recognized that I put 3.01 on the touch panel. The PLC has version 3.0, and now it's forcing us to do step number 2. Now, if we're going up in software from 2 point something up to 3.0, it's going to automatically tell me I need to do step number 2. If we happen to be going down in software, it will not automatically tell me that, but you always need to do step 1 and step 2, no matter if it asks you to or forces you to or not. Now we're going to go to Tools, Update Tools menu, QuadraTouch Update. So now we're going to do step number 2. So I press step number 2, and notice we have a picture of the PLC on the screen here. We need to take a look at the PLC on the dryer itself and make sure it exactly matches this. So you can see as I touch different programs, the number of input-output cards, the blue, red, green, and yellow cards changes. And I have to make sure that the program I select, and sometimes changing an incoming sensor or a column temp sensor may change that as well, but I have to make sure that the picture on the touchscreen exactly matches the picture of the PLC on the dryer that we're updating. The next thing we need to check is the number on the PLC itself. It's either going to be a 150 or a 151. Now we've used 150 PLCs all the way up through 2019. Now in 2020, we're starting to change to the 151 series PLCs. And you can see where the number of the PLC is. It's right on here, and we can look at a close-up of that as well. And again, most dryers that are older than 2020 are going to be a 150 PLC. We need to make sure that is selected correctly, and we're going to push Update PLC. We should see a PLC update in progress. It's going to load the program to the PLC, and then it's going to cycle power, turn the PLC off, and turn it back on and reboot it. And we should see a DOS screen like this showing us that that's loading the program to the PLC. Okay, good news. The PLC has updated successfully. Now we'll click Next. Now, I think it's always a good idea to double check and make sure we have software on the PLC and the touchscreen correctly. So we're going to go to Tools, and then we're going to go to System Tools, and then we're going to go here to System Information, and we want to verify that the PLC and the HMI both have the exact same software number. And in this case, 3.0 and 3.0, that's the software we were trying to install, so it was a successful software installation.